to start the business venture, the most important thing that we need to take care of is the fund, where we can get the huge money to start the business. Because if you have the strong finance, you will have no problem in starting your business. So we choose an external finance as the source of our fund. We plan to make along with bank or any government institution. In Malaysia, there are several government organizations that provide fund for the entrepreneur to start their business, such as Teraju, Matrit, Mara, and also Tekun National. We can make along with them from 10,000 to 100,000 ringgit with repayment period 5 to 10 years. So why we choose this method for our business? The first reason is the way we can get the money is easier. We can get the money more easier rather than we find an investor or we grow our internal fund. Other than that, we can have access to a wide range of business finance solution because the amount of funding we get is huge. We are enabled to spread the less expenses and make them more manageable. Because since many of product on offer are not subject to specific usage restriction, external source of finance could help us to speed up growth. We can buy a new equipment, purchase property, support and even cash flow, and also it provides emergency relief to our business. Besides, using an external finance, it can help preserve our resources because we can use our internal funding for other purposes, like we can make an investment and grow up the internal finance. So at the end, it is easier to us to repay back for the loan. We also can aside our internal finance for cash repayment. So which it can help improve our company credit rating. So from this group project, I have learned that having a good team leader in the team is very significant because a good leader is able to bring out the best ability in his team member, and also can motivate them to work together in achieving the shared goal, which is to complete the group assignment. Being a good leader doesn't make you work less. It can cost you more. You have a very big responsibility. Because I believe that the team isn't working if the team leader isn't working. Be a leader also, you need to provide a clear vision for the team. Like you must distribute the tasks equally and make sure them to complete and finish the task at the right time. Leader must monitor the progress and also guide or direct the team to keep them on the track. So we will be able to finish the task at the right time, and also the result we have is good and perfect. Having an effective team leader also, it can ensure that the team moral remain high and the member are motivated to perform well. Lastly, without a leader, I believe that this group project cannot be done at the right time, and also the result will not meet the requirement of this group project. In our Haiqal business venture, it involves many independent stakeholders to complete the supply chain management. We have to cooperate with several organizations or other businesses to obtain the physical goods, raw material, medical product, and as well as satisfy the clients needed. We make a contract with several organizations like insurance company, hospital, and several manufacturers. At Evergreen Adult Care, we offer many kind of services to the client so that the client can freely choose what they want. We offer to them services like nursing care, home care service, health concentration, therapy, and also provide transportation like ambulance for them to use.
So I'm going to talk about our organizational chart for our Evergreen Senior Resident. We have flat type for our chart as on the top. We have President of Evergreen Senior Resident, and then under President we have 9 types of department, which are medical care, human resource, finance, customer services, food and beverages, kitchen and food production, security and maintenance, marketing, and the last one, housekeeping. So below of each department, we have a vice president who are going to be a representative of their department to discuss with the president if there's any issue to solve. Also for each department, they have their own roles to make a job run smoothly. In this particular business, the most vital types of power which the leader must have are legitimate, reward, coercive, reference, and expert power as well. These combination types of power can lead to successful in leadership. As the first one, legitimate power. This type of power can gain through organizational hierarchy. In other words, powers that come from one's organizational role or position. For example, boss can assign project and give instructions to his subordinates. Next is reward power. The power which can give the rewards to the workers, known as reward power. This kind of power is important to show that the leader concerned about his workers as well as to boost their spirit to work hard in future. Coercive power also important to control the behavior of employees by ensuring that they adhere to the organization policies and norms. Coercive power means the ability of a manager to force an employee to follow an order by threatening the employee. Referent power is defined as a leader's ability to influence their followers because of high regard in which their followers hold them. From this project, there are a few lessons that I had learned. The first one is teamwork. Teamwork is a vital thing to apply in doing our task or project together. It makes tasks easier to manage and settle it in the given period. The second lesson is to keep tasks organized. The thing that got me realized is when it comes to the group project, which takes a long time to settle, it needs a constant progress. So with having the weekly discussion on our project, can lead us to not procrastinate the task and can settle it on time. The third one is good communication. To have a good communication, the first thing to do is we have to choose the best platform to communicate, such as Google Meet, rather than just discussing it in chatting app. With the suitable platform, the information is delivered more precise and understandable. Thus, good communication can occur.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Haiqal bin Kamarul Zaman and my metric number is 211389. So for our group project, I would like to talk about a few factors that can be determined as our marketing strategy. So the first factor is time. As we can see, most of the company today, they provide the food delivery service to their customer. Why? Because they know the customer is very busy with their own job. So they make this initiative to make sure the customer can get their food without disturbing their personal time. Before this, the selling of face mask is very low until this pandemic came. So in this situation, most of the company, they restock the face mask in the high quantity because we really need that in this pandemic. It's a the supply and demand, because of the demand is very high in this pandemic. So most of the company, they keep restocking the face mask. And then I would like to talk about the 3P that we need to know before we start the business. First P is a product. What product that we will make or we produce, how it function and how it will be impact to our society. And the second, the price we should make a survey as it affordable or overpriced, so that our business will be stable with our environment. And then the place, is it relevant or not, the place. Lastly, the lesson that I have learned from support each other, because some of our friends is not really confident with their opinions. Why? Because they feel they will make a mistake. So as a good members, we should encourage them to keep point out their opinions or points to make sure they also can participate in the group discussion.
It's Afiqah binti Abdul Rashid, and my metric cards number is 2116908, and my task is to give an explanation about our human resource planning in our business. So basically we have we decided to have 4 human resource planning. Firstly, we have compensation. Second, we have benefit. Then we have incentive program, and lastly, we have workforce program. So for compensation, we will give our staff paid sick leave and parental leave. We choose to compensate our employee by allowing them to take paid time off to care for their family. They may take a day off or even a week off for any cost that fit the offer given by our human resource planning department. Besides, payment plans are another option that our business has for its employee. These plans make sure that when they retire, they will get a set amount of money each month for the rest of their life. No matter how well they work at our evergreen senior residence, we will give them retirement plans. For the benefit part, we give our worker, we give our employee a flexible schedule. I think every single employees really have a dream, want to work at this kind of environment. They want to have a flexible schedule, so if they have an emergency, they can adjust their schedule with anyone else, so they can do their another job in a better way. Beside that, we also have we provide health insurance for our employees, because it's our responsibility to monitor their health. And if an employee is unable to work but is nevertheless required to show up for work, their productivity and efficiency will suffer. For the incentive part, basically we have 2. Our human resources team has agreed to totally cover tuition fees, so we will give our staff, our employee who decided to further their study, we will fully cover their fees, their studies fees. And another option, we establish incentive program, and which is performance bonuses based on their success, based on their task, based on their job. If they fully successful, complete their task, complete their job in better way, in a good goal, and a good performance, we decided to give them the performance bonus. So for the lastly, from an organizational viewpoint, workforce development is training program that help current and future employees acquire the skill needed to perform jobs that help the company remain competitive. As proven in this program, that's it, relationship building that our business decided to do. Raising employee morale and work satisfaction may be as simple as learning how to resolve conflicts, communicate effectively, deal with stress, and connect with another. So basically, with this kind of workforce program, our staff between each other will get more closer, and will be more good with each other to communicate. That's it from HR planning. So the lesson that I have learned in this group project activities, the discussion between my group mate and I is very ever-changing, but negotiation remain constant. That's why I think negotiation is really the lesson that I have learned in this project activities. I have in mind that changing business practices can present new challenge. In addition, negotiation made me learn that it's necessary to know how to adjust negotiation skill in every specific situation. For example, if we had meeting and tasks are entirely on the laptop or over the internet, a negotiation will occur during the discussion. Negotiation skill also help me develop my communication skill, includes identifying non-verbal cues and verbal skill to express myself in engaging way. With negotiation skill, I learn how to adapt with current situation calmly. For example, because this is a group project, so that means it involves more than like 2 people. So I learn how to adapt with current situation calmly, and because sometimes we have plan, but the other person want to change the plan. They have their own opinion, they have their own thing want to do. So even though it's difficult to plan for every possible situation, I can adapt it quickly and determine a new plan for our project. That's it from me.